Good morning, class. How are you today? Okay, I'm glad to hear that you are okay. You're doing good. You're fine. Okay, so I request everyone to please stand up as we are having our morning prayer. Please lead the prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, good morning once again. Okay, so before you take your seat, kindly arrange your chairs and pick up the pieces of paper under your chairs. Okay, you may now take your seat. Okay, class secretary, are you done checking the attendance? So who is absent? Class secretary. Okay, no one's absent. Very good. Give yourself a round of applause, class. So, before we proceed to our lesson today, class, I have here my classroom rules. Okay, so everyone, please read number 1. Okay, thank you so much. First rules is be attentive and alert. So, focus your full attention on the lessons and activities. Stay away from distractions like your phone or chatting with your classmates, so you don't miss any important information. Second, show respect and unity. Treat everyone, like me, teachers, and classmates alike with kindness and respect. Embrace differences and work together harmoniously. It fosters a positive and supportive learning environment. Third, listen carefully, class. So pay close attention to whoever is speaking, like me, whether it's me, the teacher, or your classmates. So good listening skills, class, help you understand the material better and show that you value others' contribution. Lastly, raise your hand if you want to answer. So raise your hand if you want to answer, class. Maintain classroom order by raising your hand before speaking. This ensures that everyone gets a fair chance to participate and share their thoughts without interruptions. Again, class, what is our 4 classroom rules to be followed? Okay, first, be attentive and alert. Second, show respect and unity. Third, listen carefully. The last classroom rules is raise your hand if you want to answer, okay? Okay, so for you to have an idea of what will be our next topic for this morning, I want you to complete this. I want you to complete the missing letter of each word that's shown in the image. Okay, so what is our classroom rule number 4 again, class? Okay, very good. Raise your hand if you want to answer. So, I want Danica to answer number 1. Okay, very good. And Han. Second, Ariane. Very good. Taylor. Number 3. Yes, Charisse. A rolling pen. And Rachel. Cutting board, very good. Kizinia. A knife, very good. A deck. A fork, very good. Jumila. Microwave oven, very good. How about the rig? Okay, a kettle, very good. And clean. A blender, very good. And lastly, we have Ale. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. A grater. You have completed the missing letter of each word. Okay, so give yourself a round of applause and put 5 points each in your paper, class. Okay, so what does the picture show, class? Okay, the picture shows the utensils and tools of the kitchen. Do you see it every time, class, when you go to the kitchen? Okay, you see it every time. Okay, so what other tools or utensils that you know that are mentioned or shown in the image. Okay, so there is a lot of kitchen tools that have been shown in the image, but you see every time you go to the kitchen. Okay, so what do you think is our topic for this morning class? Do you have any idea? Okay. Yes, Jave. What do you think is our topic for this morning? Okay, very good class. So our topic for this morning class is all about types and uses of kitchen tools and utensils. Okay, so we have here the picture of the proper handling of kitchen tools. So do you know how to properly handling a knife, class? A pan, a grater, a spoon and forks, and chopsticks. Okay, so how do you proper handling the knife, class? So I have here the knife with me. How are you going to handle, or how did you handle the knife, class? How do you properly pass the knife? Okay, so you have to pass the knife like this, okay, to avoid injuries to the person you are passing, class. Okay, so like this or like this. Okay, so do you get it, class? Okay, so how about cutting? When you cut the ingredients, so how did you properly handling the knife? Okay, so properly handling the knife, this isn't the proper way of cutting the knife, class. Okay, this is, you have to fold your fingers like this and cut the knife, cut the ingredients like this. So this is the proper way of handling the knife, class. Okay, so did you get it, class? Okay, so you have to grip the hand firmly like this and place your other hand on the food with fingers curled under to avoid cuts like this. Okay, so always cut away from your body and use a cutting board to protect surfaces and keep the knife sharp. Okay, so you have to keep the knife sharp. Okay, so how about the pan, class? Use oven mitts or pot holders to handle pans. Okay, so place pans or unstable, heat-resistant surfaces to prevent spills and burns. Okay, so you have to avoid metal utensils on non-stick surfaces to prevent damage, class. Spoon and fork, so you already know how to handle the spoon and fork since you already use it every time, always, to when you are eating. Okay, so hold them comfortably with your dominant hand. And use gentle pressure to avoid bending. Clean thoroughly after each use to maintain hygiene. Okay, so grater. So to properly use or handling the grater, you have to secure the grater on a stable surfaces. Grate food away from your body and use the appropriate side of the grater for your needs. Okay, so be cautious of your fingers to avoid injuries every time. Okay, class? Okay, very good. Okay, so who among you here already uses a chopsticks? Or who among you here doesn't know what is chopsticks? Okay, so all of you know what is chopsticks, and some of you here doesn't know how to use it. Okay, so the proper way of handling chopsticks is hold them near the top. As you can see, we have, as you can see in the picture, there is tops and bottoms of the chopsticks. It's just like a sticks, but it is used for grabbing a food. So hold them near the top of better control, for better control, class. Okay, so practice gently picking up food to prevent spills and splashes. So you have to practice until you get the food. Okay, so you do not spills and splashes the foods when you get the food. Okay, so use smooth controlled motions. And we have here a whisk. So you're already familiar what is whisk, right? Okay, so whisk, you have to hold the hand firmly and whisk in a circular motions. Okay, so maintain a steady rhythm for every mixing. Use the right part of wicks for the task. So we have a example, we have a balloon wicks for eggs, flat wicks for sauces. Okay, so do you get the class? And also we have here the rolling pin class. As you can see the slides, rolling pin. So apply even pressure and roll in smooth back and forth motions. Lightly floor the rolling pin a surface to prevent sticking. So you have to use a little floor when you are rolling to prevent sticking. And rotate the dough periodically to ensure even thickness. So that is the use and proper way of handling the rolling pin. And we have here the measuring cup. So you're already familiar with these measuring cups, right? Okay, so you use the correct, when you're using the measuring cups, use the correct cup for dry and liquid ingredients. Level of dry ingredients for accuracy and measure liquids at any level to avoid errors. So what is the kitchen proper handling of kitchen tools class? Okay, so do you get the way of proper handling of the kitchen tools and utensils class? Okay, very good. I hope you learn the proper handling of kitchen tools. So, okay, class, for this activity, this is by pair. You have to discuss the potential hazard associated with each tool with your partner. Okay, so each pair will present one safety tip to the class. Okay, so following the rubric, engagement in a discussion, 5 points. Understand all the safety tips, 5 points. Quality of presentation, 5 points, with a total of 15 points. So you have a time, 3 minutes to discuss with your partner and brainstorm the potential hazard associated with each tool. So the time starts now. So I have a question. What is one safety tip you learned today? Okay, so the safety tip is you learned today is to always use cutting board when handling knives. Very good. So how can improper use of kitchen tools lead to accident? Okay, so improper use of kitchen tools can lead to accident in several ways. For example, using a knife carelessly can result in cuts, of course, no? While not using stable surfaces for hot pans can cause burns, of course. So misusing gritters or not paying attention while gritting can lead to skin injuries. Essentially, incorrect handling increases the risk. So for class, incorrect handling increases the risk of cuts, burns, and other injuries. Okay? And why should we care for our kitchen tools class? Yes, Jade? Okay, class. So caring for kitchen tools ensure they remain safe and effective, class. Well-maintained tools perform better, last longer, and reduce the risk of accidents. For instance, a sharp knife is safer and easier to use than a dull one, which can slip and cause injuries. So proper cleaning and storage also prevent contamination and ensure a hygienic cooking environment. Okay, so give yourself a round of applause for those who are participating. Okay, now let's proceed to our main topic for this morning. Okay, so our objectives and importance of the topic is to understand the kitchen tools. So recognize and name various kitchen tools like knives, mixing tools, measuring cups, peeler, and etc. Appreciate the role of tools. Learn the importance of caring for and maintaining kitchen tools to ensure their longevity and effectiveness. And improve cooking skills class. So develop the skills to choose the appropriate kitchen tools for specific cooking tasks. Okay, so we have here the types of kitchen tools. Cutting tools, so knives. So what do you think is knives class? What do you think is the uses of knives class? Okay, so it is essential for cutting, slicing, and dicing various ingredients. So knives are indispensable kitchen tools, essential for cutting, slicing, and dicing a wide variety of ingredient class. They come in different shapes and sizes. It's designed for specific tasks, enhancing efficiency and precision in the kitchen. So the chef's knife, okay, versatile for chopping, mincing, slicing a wide range of foods. So the chef's knife is A versatile, all-purpose knife with a broad, carved blade that tapers to a sharp point. It is typically 8 to 10 inches long. So, it's perfect for chopping, mincing, slicing, and dicing a wide range of foods such as vegetables, fruits, and meat. So, the broad blade is also used for crushing garlic or other ingredients, making it an all-round essential tool. Okay, so paring knife. It is a small, agile knife for peeling, trimming, and nickel board. Okay, so a small, precise knife with a narrow blade, usually around 3 or 4 inches in length. Okay, so what do you think of this paring knife, class? Anyone to class? Okay, so the uses of the knife is ideal for peeling, class, trimming and detailed work such as deveining shrimp, deseeding fruits, or creating intricate garnishes. Its small size allows for excellent control and precision. Okay, so why do we have to sharpen this knife, class? Okay, very good. So a sharp knife is not only more efficient but also safer. Dull knives can slip and cause accidents. Do you agree? Okay, very good. So how can we sharpen this knife, class? Okay, so by using a sharpening stone, honing rod, or professional sharpening services to maintain the blade's edge. So, okay, so regularly honing your knife keeps it aligned and sharp. Okay, so now let's proceed to the specialty of tools. We have here the peelers, graters, and scissors. So you already familiar what is peelers and graters, right? And scissors. So peelers is efficiently remove skins from fruit and vegetables. So peelers are handheld kitchen tools with sharp blade designed to efficiently remove the skins from fruits and vegetables. Okay, so they come in various designs such as Y shape or straight peelers. So the use of these peelers is to remove skins of the ingredients such as carrots, potato, and other skins from the fruits and vegetables. So it is perfect for peeling potatoes, carrots, apples, cucumbers, and other foods quickly and efficiently. Creating garnishes. Okay, so some peelers have a joining blade for creating clean and even strips of vegetables for garnishes. So to maintain the cleanliness and the effectiveness of these peelers, rinse immediately after use to prevent residue from drying on the blade. Wash with warm soapy water and dry thoroughly. So some peelers are dishwasher safer, but check the manufacturer instructions. Store this peeler on a drawer or holder to keep the blade protected and sharp. Okay, now so let's proceed to the safe use of kitchen tools. We have the techniques and safety measures for handling various tools. We have proper grip, blade positioning, and tool maintenance. So proper grip maintains secure and balanced grip entails a safe operation. Just like the picture shown how you grip the knives. Okay, so hold tools with a secure and balanced grip to ensure precise control and stability. Use your dominant hand for better maneuverability. Okay, so for safety measure class, firm grip prevents slipping, reducing the risk of accidents. For instance, when using a knife, you have to hold the handle with your thumb and index finger, while the other fingers wrap around the handle for support. And for the blade positioning class, orient blades away from your body and keep your fingers clear of the cutting path. Use the cutting board to stabilize the food and ensure even cuts. Okay, so for the safety measure of this blade positioning, you have to position blades away from your body to minimize the risk of accidental cuts. Okay, so curl your fingers just like what I discussed earlier. Curl your fingers under the hand holding the food, creating a claw grip to protect them while chopping. Okay, so the tool maintenance, regularly inspect and sharpen tools to ensure optimal performance. So regularly inspect and maintain your tools to ensure they perform optimally. Sharpen knives frequently and check for any signs of wear and tear on other tools. Well-maintained tools are safer and more effective. Sharp knives, for example, require less force, reducing the likelihood of slips and accidents. Clean and dry tools thoroughly after use to prevent rust and contamination. So the additional safety tips of this technique and safety measures for handling forest tools is to use appropriate tools class, okay? Always use the right tool for the task. Using knife to open cans or a grater for task, it's not designed for it, can lead to injuries. So keep your workspace organized. Okay, so maintain a clean and organized workspace. To prevent accidents. Cluttered surfaces can lead to spills and injuries. And third, wear protective gear glass if possible. Okay, so consider wearing cut-resistant gloves when handling hard tools. Use organ knees or cup holders when dealing with hot cookware. Okay, so and fourth, last, additional safety tips. Stay focused. How to stay focused class? Pay full attention to what you're doing, especially when using sharp or hard tools. Distraction can lead to accident. Okay? Are you following with me, class? Okay, very good. So by following these techniques and safety measures, you can handle procedures more confidently and safely, ensuring pleasant and efficient cooking experiences. Okay, so maintenance of kitchen tools class. We have a proper cleaning methods, appropriate storage, regular inspections. Proper cleaning methods. Wash all kitchen tools with warm, soapy water immediately after use to prevent residue for drying. This helps maintain hygiene and prevents build-up of bacteria. Thorough drying, of course. Dry tools thoroughly with a clean towel or let them air dry. Proper drying is crucial to prevent rust, especially for metal tools like knives and grillers. So, special care for specific tools such as non-stick cookware. Avoid abrasive clearance and use a soft sponge to prevent scratching the non-stick coating. Second, cast iron. Clean with a brush and hot water and dry completely to prevent rust. Reseason occasionally with a thin layer of oil. Okay, and for the wooden utensils, hand wash and dry immediately. Avoid soaking to prevent warping or cracking. And for the appropriate storage class, store kitchen tools in a dry, well-ventilated area to maintain their condition and prevent mold or rust. You can use the drawers and racks for storage. Just use utensil drawers, organizers, or racks to keep tools sorted and easily accessible. Ensure knives are stored in a knife rack or on a magnetic strip to keep the blades sharp and safe. And of course, hanging storage. For tools like wheels, pillars, and gritters, consider using hooks or big boards to hang them, keeping your workspace tidy and tools within reach. And for the regular inspection, wear and tear. Regularly inspect your kitchen tools for signs of wear and tear, such as dull blades, lost handles, or cracks. Address these issues promptly to ensure safety and efficiency. Sharpening. Keep knives and other bladed tools sharp. A sharp knife is safer and more effective than a dull one. Use a sharpening stone or honing rod as needed. Third, replacement. Replace any damaged or worn-out tools. Using broken or compromised tools can lead to accidents or affects the quality of your cooking. By following these guidelines for cleaning, storage, and regular checks, you can ensure that your kitchen tools remain in excellent conditions, safe to use, and always ready to help you create delicious meals. Okay, so the overview of guide kitchen tools and safety first in the kitchen. Essential kitchen tools, comprehensive guide of common and specialized kitchen tools, proper tool usage, techniques for safely and effectively using kitchen tools, and third, kitchen safety practices, guidelines for maintaining a safe and organized cooking environment. So we are done with our discussion of the types and uses of the kitchen tools. For your activity with your group mates, I am going to divide you into 3 groups. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. So for your activity with your group mates, you have to plan a simple recipe that incorporates at least 3 different kitchen tools, detailing how you will use each tool safely and effectively. So you have 5 minutes to discuss and brainstorm your plan for a simple recipe, and for the remaining 5 minutes you have to present your simple recipe in front of the class. is up. So you have to present now your simple recipe in front of the class. So I need two representatives of each group to present your activity. Okay, so very good. Thank you so much everyone for your participation. Give yourselves a round of applause, please, okay? Okay, so each group will receive 10 points each of you for your participation. Okay, so don't forget to put 10 points in your paper. Okay, so for your assessment, this is you have to answer the following questions in 3 to 5 sentences. Write the responses on a whole sheet of paper. Okay, so the question number 1. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so question number 1. Name 3 kitchen tools and describe their uses. Okay, so question number 2. How do you ensure safety when using kitchen tools? Third questions, what are the steps you take to maintain kitchen tools? Fourth, why is it important to prioritize safety in the kitchen? 5, how can proper maintenance of kitchen tools affect your cooking experiences? And lastly, in what ways can understanding kitchen tools improve your cooking skills? Okay, time's up. Pass your paper in front. At a count of 10, you should pass your paper in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, very good. Thank you, class. So for your assignment for the next meeting, in a long bond paper, you have to research a specific kitchen tools, its history, uses, and safety features. Okay, so that will be passed on our next meeting, Tuesday. Okay, so don't forget your assignment, okay? Okay. That's all for this morning. Please, I request everyone as we will be having our closing prayer. Okay, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay, thank you so much everyone for participating and for your time attending my class today. So I hope you have a great morning and enjoy the rest of your time. Okay, goodbye. Okay, thank you so much.